Ah! Hey everybody, welcome back. We're back. I'm not sick anymore. Feeling great. And we might finish this today. No promises, but maybes. We maybe finish this today. Okay, so where were we? So we put this part in last time, not yesterday. It was quite a while ago. In case you weren't aware, I was ill. Maybe we should break this. No, that's fine. I need F1. Okay. So here's what I've done. I've filled this room in a little bit. So I knocked these walls back one more. Made this room a bit like a big oval almost. Not quite. Just I guess just a rectangle with rounded ends. So today, what we're gonna do here is we've got to figure out these walls a little bit. They're a little boring. I think we're gonna put some logs in, like as supports, and then maybe have some supports going across the roof. And we need to figure out, we need to have like an aisleway. So this is gonna be, let me back up and tell you what this room is. So this whole building was originally, what we were going to do is the Temple of Shadow from the books. Oh my gosh, these sounds are so loud. Alright, just turn it all down. So it was going to be the Temple of Shadow from the Malice and Book of the Fallen books. But I'll blame you guys a little bit for this. It makes me feel better. We had some problems with coming up with a dark look, using all dark materials. So things have changed to be more this kind of wooden / cobblestone material that we've been going for. So the fact that it is the Temple of Shadow, I can't think today for some reason, is maybe not as important as it was before. Let's maybe do a double one right here in the middle. So what do I mean by that? I mean that you know, it gives us a little more freedom, like we've done in the rest of the building. Gives us a bit more freedom to do kind of whatever we want to do. So basically we're taking, leave from the books a little bit to get a look that we want. So maybe then we pop this up a little bit. And I think that's an important idea to get a hold of if you're a builder. Not to get stuck. Well, I have to do it this way because that was the main idea. But it doesn't necessarily matter. It's the end. It's the end result that matters more than staying true to whatever original idea you had. If your original idea might have sucked, basically. And you have to, oh crap, I don't want to do that yet, I don't think. So yeah, your original idea might not have been that great. Therefore, let's see. Okay, we're fine. Therefore, if you're not digging it, not digging the project as you go along, change it. It won't be the end of the world. It'll probably be better at the end. And so that's what we're doing. This Temple of Shadow isn't much of a Temple of Shadow. It's not very dark or menacing at all. and that's just fine. Just fine by me. So that's looking kind of cool. I kind of wish this was popped up one more. So we might have to do that. It needs to fit. It needs to fit with this, doesn't it? Maybe I'll do that off camera. Nah, let's just keep going. I think I need to have these not in the wall though. Maybe they should be sticking out. More like columns instead of this right here. If you want architectural lesson, if this was like an actual pillar in a wall, if you see things like this, like a column inside of a wall, that is called a pilaster. That is your lesson for the day. Okay, so here's the plan. So I'm a little bit all over the place. I apologize if I'm being hard to, if it's a little hard to follow. So we want like altar up here. I don't know the shape quite yet. So a little bit of a raised altar, and then like a walkway. So the walkway comes in to the altar. Probably stops a little bit ahead. So this is going to look like a church, basically. It's a little church, a little temple inside of the temple. And we could do seats, I suppose. Just something simple like this, but with stairs, probably. So this is going to be our basic design. So let me cut right here. Let me work on this a little bit. Move this dome up one, and then come back and we will work on more of the overall aesthetics of the place. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Bye. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is what I have so far. So I knocked the roof up like I said, so these look more like actual supports. This is all going to be carpet, I think. I just took that around like carpet. And the wood here, you might think that's a kind of a weird choice, but that actually comes from another part of a book where they have, it's actually a throne room where that is, but it's the giant, what's that word, like bowl of a tree is the actual like dais, I guess is the word. I do want to get some, let's look out here real quick. So we do need to get some cobble and some of this red in here. And we need to figure out the lighting. As you guys know, I always take the lighting into consideration greatly. And back here, I thought we could maybe do another stained glass piece back there. So let's try to figure out right now where we're gonna put the red and the cobble. So what I did here, I did just take off the bottom layer, and I liked how it looked. I don't think it really needs to go up that much higher here, because when you're here you can't see it anyway. You could see the top of this one when it's a very shallow quote-unquote dome, but otherwise you couldn't really see it that well. So let's get some materials here and get to work. So we need that cobble. We'll take these just in case we want to add them. What else do we want? Red stained clay. Cobble stairs. I know this is enthralling. And we need walls also. Are the walls? There they are. Okay. So we do need to add some walls in here. I'm thinking we could use them as just like edging for these supports maybe. What was my initial thought? It looks kind of stupid though. So my initial thought was bad. Looks okay there, but we would like it to, you know, I don't know. It needs to be a little bit symmetrical in this room, I think. We could do something like this. So it might bring that together a little bit. I kind of like that. And then what we can do is put a candle, a torch right there. Candle. What the hell am I thinking? I'm a little out of it today, I guess. I don't know. I feel great. I feel all recuperated, but I'm still rambling a little bit. Okay, so that looks pretty nice. I think that's a nice way to bring the cobble in. Let's work on this little roof. Try to figure things out here. Per usual, that's probably going to end up being red. So let's just take those out. We already know. Let's see. You could just go all the way up. This will have to change. Well, we can just leave that like that, because that's going to be stained glass. That's fine. Okay. All right. You guys have seen me do roofs before. Sorry if it gets a little tedious. I don't mean for it to be. People seem to like watching this kind of work get done, and I like doing it. So maybe we'll put these here. This one is a little tricky. I kind of like it though. I don't know. Maybe if we do this, and we break those out and bring it together a little bit more. Yeah, I think it does. One thing we would like to have is some light up here. If we put a piece of glowstone here, does that give us? It gives us a little bit. Let's take these out and see if it's just. It should be just like glitchy though. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. Maybe what we do. Let's put this here so we can see for right now. We could do something like this. Fill this with red, maybe. I don't have to worry about the back ones. Oops. There we go. Oh, we need to take this out. So you can see that one. That's fine. And then when you come up, you just see the red. I think I like that. So let's think of one more. I want to try something here. We can do our normal torches in item frames with an anvil. A little trick. Why can't I find fence? I found fence. I love lamp. I was thinking in churches, you know, they have like raised like candles. So we could do something like that maybe. They might be too big. Or let's try like more than maybe these ones be smaller. Yeah, that's starting to look better, I think. And then maybe on the walls we do, or maybe we don't do anything. I mean, it's dark in here, but it has a kind of a cool atmosphere, I think. Tell me what you guys think. I think I like how this is starting to look. It has a nice atmosphere. I don't think we need any more torches. I don't know why I'm calling them candles. That's very weird. So for carpet, I mean, red is the obvious choice. I don't know how it will look, but it's kind of the obvious choice here. Come on. All around the altar here. Maybe do that. Oh yeah, this is starting to look kind of creepy. I like it. I tell you what, let me do kind of some of the boring stuff. I'll change these into stairs and maybe refine a few things, and then we'll do. Maybe I'll come up with an idea for this, and then we will do the stained glass in the back, and then we'll probably call it an episode. This one, I'm not sure what to do with this one. Tell me what you guys think about this weird little central tower. If you guys have any ideas for it, I would love to hear them. And just leave a comment, or you can hit me up on Twitter at any time. So, all right, let me do that, and I'll be right back. Bye. All right, guys, welcome back. So here she is. Here's the finished room. I like it very much. I think it came out pretty darn well. I did record myself making that, but upon watching it back, I decided that I didn't do a very good job of explaining myself. And part of my reason for doing this series is educational and trying to make people better builders. And I didn't think I did a very good job of that, so I'm going to explain myself better now. So what I talked about was symmetry and using symmetry, because a lot of people build pretty much everything symmetrical, and this room is symmetrical. But what I said was, to make symmetry interesting, you need to make it complicated. And that is, for the most part, true. You can see how complicated this pattern is and how that is interesting, and same for the ceiling. So it's symmetrical and it's a little bit complicated. And then I used the rest of the room. I said, yeah, this whole room is symmetrical. And then I left it at that. And I think that's where I went wrong, because I didn't explain that, because the rest of the room is also symmetrical. See, the seats are all symmetrical. This part is symmetrical. Everything is symmetrical in here. So I didn't follow my own rule of making it complicated. But there's a reason for that. You don't want everything to be complicated in a room like this. Because when you have everything complicated, your eyes don't know where to go. So here, when we come in the room, our eyes automatically go to the complicated symmetry of the stained glass. And as we go up, it's, you know, your eyes look up to the complicatedness of it. So we left the rest of the room kind of bare on purpose, because we want the user's eye to be drawn to the front of the room. Okay, so that's kind of what I was trying to get at. You have to use symmetry smartly, like we did here, in order to draw the user's eye. So if you make this whole room, imagine if we did this whole room like this. You would come in and you would just be like, I don't know where to look. But here you're just like, bam, all right, I know that's where I need to look. And that is good. That is called composition, and that's called good design. And that's kind of the key of what we're looking at here. Good design is the key. And that's what I want to help you guys get better at. Good design. So that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys learned a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. And that's going to be it. So I'll see you guys next time.